First Captain! He didn't recognize the voice, human certainly, but that could be one of several hundred bridge crew. He had difficulty telling their voices apart. In truth, he even had trouble telling their faces apart.
Tell me everything.
It's the Dark Angels, sir. They found us.
The tactical hololith flickered as the NightFall's engines flared into full-throated life. After demanding teleportation back to the flagship, it had taken Severtar 14 minutes of sprinting to reach the strategium from the principal deployment bay. He'd been worried the battle would be over by the time he arrived. At several thoroughfares, he'd killed crew members that hadn't fled from his path fast enough. Rarely before had he been so relieved to hear proximity alarms and auspex chimes signifying incoming foes. The fleets still hadn't engaged. Once he'd reached the bridge, he took in the tactical display, ordered a feed of the ship's status data transferred to his left eye lens, and took stock of just what was happening. They were going to lose. That was what was happening. He watched the hololith for another few seconds, discerning the spread of forces in the void and their projected attack vectors. He listened briefly to the shouting voice of Admiral Yule, being ignored by the Legion commanders he technically outranked.
Fleet address,
Severtar ordered.
Uplink live, Captain,
one of the Vox officers shouted back over the shaking of the hull.
This is Severtar to the fleet. Let me be clear, brothers and sisters. I am not losing to these pious, deluded, rag-wearing Horsons twice in the same month. Focus all fire on the invincible reason. They crippled our Primarch. Let's return the favour. I need at least 50 ships willing to remain for the attack.
Severtar, crackled one voice, murdered by Vox distortion. This is suicide.